So as you can see, the new shelves are set up. You can see 3 shelves of Hey everyone, it's Aradhana. As you can see, my new shelves are all set up. They are about 4 long, 6 deep, and they are full. All my books in one place. It's so nice to have, and I realized as I was setting them up that there's some books that I want to sell or give away, and then there are some that have been on my TBR for a while, so I'm going to slowly start reading them. And I thought it'd be interesting to go through all my books and see how many I actually have here already that I want to read. These 3 shelves down here are not mine. These are my husband's books, so we're not counting them. The bottom row of the 4 shelves at the very bottom, 3 of them are mostly books that I'm not sure that I'm going to keep, so we are not counting those. The last one that I am half-half about reading has 4 books on it that I have not read yet and that I might want to read. One of them is an Agatha Christie collection that somebody gave me, and it has been on my on my list to read because it does look very fascinating, and I realize I've never read Agatha Christie. I feel like I'm pronouncing her name wrong. But yeah, so from everything else, it's very like visual for me to see which books have already read, because I've put most of them horizontally. Like if the books are horizontal, I have definitely read those books. If they are vertical, for the most part, I have not read those books. There's some that are vertically kept that I read very long ago, so I don't remember the books, and I was like, maybe I will reread someday. Some I can't remember if I've read or not, but we're gonna go count them and see how many books I have that I have not read and that I want to read. One of these books that I have not read and do want to read is on my shelf. So that's 1. We have the 4 on the bottom that I kind of want to read, so that is 5. And then let's just count. This plus those 5 is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These I definitely want to read. Gilded Wolves. This makes 20. 23. This is Sound the Gong and Strike the Zither, which has been on my TBR for a very long time. That's 23. Okay, so with one of these shelves, I realized I've kept 3 books to decide because I'm not entirely certain I want to read them. So we will count only one of those books on that shelf. I think I've read 2 of those books that are down there. So that is 31 books without those 2. This one, I have kept 3 of my literature books, so we are not counting them. 32, 33. The other 2 though, I really want to read. 34, 35, 36, 37. 5, 6, 7. This comes up to 47 so far. 58 with these, and then that last shelf to go. Up here we have D&D books, which we're not counting. We have a Jane Austen collection. I don't know how many books are in there, so we're not counting that because I have read one of them. Which was, what did I say? 50 something? 58. I've read the first of this. 1, 70. Not as bad as I thought. There's 79. There's 79 books in here that I have not read and that I do want to read. That is less than 100, which is great. That is gonna take me a while, which is also great. I actually think this is a pretty good amount of books, and you know, if I add to it, nobody's gonna judge me. Uh, but yeah, so I have like 70, 79, I think, books. Some of these maybe I'll be giving away. Some of these I'll be selling. A bunch of the middle grade books I did own, I actually gave to my kid. There's another one here that I might be giving her as well. Percy Jackson, she has read. She's read like twice or thrice, but she doesn't get to keep them because I still need to read them. The Arusha books also, she's read multiple times. My books are falling apart in this last year because of how many times she's read them. But again, she doesn't get to keep them because they're mine. We've had this conversation just because I want her to like read the books she actually owns. We just bought her 5 new books. Technically my sister-in-law just bought her 5 new books because they were on sale and we've been looking for them for a really long time. And when I found out that they were there, I was like, yeah, sure, you can buy them. I was telling my daughter. And my sister-in-law was like, no, I am buying them for her, which was really sweet. And so now my daughter has 5 new books. We're going to go visit my dad and she's going to get another new book. Where was this generosity when I was a kid, Dad? But yeah, no, my dad got me a lot of books when I was a kid. There's a reason I'm a bookworm, and it is the fact that my parents fully let me read as much as I wanted to read as long as my grades weren't affected, which is the same sort of energy I am trying to have with my daughter. But yeah, 79 books. And I don't know how it's gonna work once I read them and I start moving them horizontally, but it looks nice. It looks very visual, like I can see straight away which books I have not read. And I am very excited to slowly make my way through the books I already own, go to the library and borrow more books, borrow more ebooks. But yeah, this was just a fun way for me to see how many books I own that I haven't read that have been on my TBR for many years, some of them more recent, some of them decade old. But I have books, I have bookshelves that look so nice, and yeah, I will keep you updated on whether I actually start reading these books anytime soon, and I will see you in my next video.